According to a groundbreaking study done by NASA scientists, most people are born geniuses and education dumbs us down. I apologize in advance to all parents and teachers of IO fans for this video. What is good? This is Information Overload, where we overload you with information. I'm Charlotte and I'm the main host of this channel. If you got a yearning for some learning, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Before I get into this video, tell me something that you wish that you learned in school. There were always things about school that I just didn't get. Like, why was I forced to learn complex algebra but I wasn't taught about how to manage my finances? I've literally never used some of the things I learned in school in real life, yet there are lots of things I wish I knew sooner. Like how to do my taxes, how to save money, how the government works, how the stock market works, what is legal and not legal, and how can I use that to my advantage. I mean, I could go on and on. Obviously, different schools have different curriculums, so I'm not speaking for everyone, but you know what I mean. So this guy, Dr. George Land. He's a NASA scientist. He created this specialized test to measure the creativity of NASA scientists and engineers. The test tries to challenge those taking it to look at problems and find creative ways to solve them. The whole point of it was to try to understand why some people end up being creative. Is creativity taught? And why some people just aren't creatively inclined. Dr. George Land took this test and he tested it on 1,600 school children between the ages of 4 and 5. What he discovered was nothing short of shocking. 98% of the students tested ranked on the level of geniuses when they took this test. But then he tested the students again when they were 10 years old. By this time, only about 30% of them fell into the classification of creative genius. And then when they were 15, that number dropped again to only about 18% of the original group of 1,600 students. So what goes wrong? Why are we so creative when we're little, and then when we get older we lose that part of ourselves? Well, Dr. Land answered that as well. He said that there's two types of thinking that occur in the brain. Divergent thinking, otherwise known as our imagination. This is the thinking that's responsible for creativity. And convergent thinking, and this is the type of thinking that's an evaluation or a criticism. In school, we are taught to play by the rules, and subsequently our imagination is halted by our critical thinking. The neurons in our brain are literally fighting against one another, and that diminishes its power. Well, my mind is officially blown. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know in those comments below, but for now I'm gonna respond to some comments from previous videos. Shara Frisk said, "Charlotte, I came home as fast as I could. I had to run home to watch your video." That's really nice, Shara, but don't hurt yourself. IO will be here when you get home. Ace Freedom said, "I love your IO videos. Keep up the great and amazing work, my friend." Aw, thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. Dangerous Ideas said, "You would get likes if you stood there and read the back of a cereal box." You think? New video idea on my personal channel, guys. I can taste the 1 million subs now. Not taste, but you know what I mean. Okay friends, that is all for this video. If you want to continue watching IO, check out this video over here. A famous Buddhist monk was found smiling 2 months after he had died. Click it to find out more information. As always, make sure you hit that bell notification so you never miss one of our videos. See ya!